Hello. Welcome back to Invest with Intention YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am on a mission to turn 13,000 into 50,000 by investing into ETFs, index funds, and high conviction stocks. I got a good one for you today. Today we are comparing FXAIX, as you can see here, versus VTI, two of the most popular long-term investing funds out there. FXAIX is the Fidelity S&P 500 fund, and VTI is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. So the big question is, which one is the best fund to hold for the next 10 years and beyond? I will answer that at the end of the video, and we will also compare their returns, expense ratios, and dividend yields using Portfolio Lab. Okay, so don't miss it. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, hit the subscribe button. It helps this channel grow more than you know, and it truly means a lot to me. And as always, this is not a financial advice. Please do your own research before buying anything you see on my channel. All right, let's dive in. Okay, let's talk about the FXAIX first. Okay, which is the Fidelity S&P 500 Index Fund. It tracks the 500 largest US companies and trades once per day after the market closes, just like a traditional mutual fund. Okay, VTI, on the other hand, right here, it holds is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. It holds over 4,000 US stocks, including large, mid, and small caps, and it trades throughout the day like a regular stock. So both are designed for long-term investors, but they take slightly different approaches. So let's go back here and you see, let's talk about my position here. Okay, since this is the only FXAIX is the only one I currently own, I started my FXAIX position on October 5th, 2025, sorry, 2022, and honestly, I will keep it real, I wasn't very consistent early on. Right now I own about 15 shares, as you can see over here, at an average cost price of $205.64. Okay, and the current price is $240.63. Okay, meaning I am up 17% over the last 3 years. Okay, FXAIX is currently my largest holding, making up 15.28% of my entire portfolio. While I wish I had built this position faster, the goal going forward is clear: 100 shares, slowly but surely. I don't currently so let's go so you can actually see how I built this position up. Right, when I first bought it, look at this, only 0.114 share. Okay, that was nothing. I only put $27 to start with, right? And I kept doing the same thing. I put $18 here, right? I don't even get 0.1 share, as you can see. Right, slowly but surely I kept dollar cost averaging into this position, right? I don't Let me see if I bought anyone here. My first one share was full share was when was that? 13th September 2024. Okay, that was the first time I bought a full share. That's crazy, but like I always say, dollar cost average. Okay, I do not currently own VTI. Okay, um so now let's compare their returns using Portfolio Lab. So we'll go over here, let's see. Okay, year to date we will see that FXAIX has returned 19.81% year to date, compared to 18.64% for VTI. Okay, FX wins by a small margin. Okay, not big difference. 1 year return, we will see that FXAIX has returned 16.25 compared to VTI of 15.65%. Okay, 3-year almost identical again, as you can see. 3-year return, we see that FXAIX has returned 23.45% compared to VTI 22.91%. Okay, minimal difference. Let's look at the 5-year return. We see that FXAIX has returned 15.02% and VTI 13.58%. Okay, and the 10-year return, we will see that FXAIX has returned 14.86% compared to 14.20%. Okay, so yes, FXAIX technically beats VTI across every time frame we looked at, but let's be real, the difference is tiny. Okay, so the expense ratios and dividends, let's look at them for both FXAIX and VTI. Okay, FXAIX expense ratio is 0.015%, VTI is 0.03%. Both are extremely low cost. Okay, let's go back to my portfolio. Okay, the dividend yields are also similar, modest but consistent, since both funds are focused on growth than income. So here's my honest answer. There's no wrong answer. Okay, FXAIX and VTI have performed almost identical over the last decade. If you want pure exposure to the S&P 500, okay, and S&P 500 US companies, FXAIX is a fantastic choice. If you prefer total market exposure, then VTI should be your go-to. It makes sense than FXAIX. Okay, personally I prefer FXAIX, and that's why I own it. It fits my strategy, my brokerage, and my long-term goals. Okay, if you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and follow for more. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.